What's going on? Today we're going to be looking at a toilet that has water that just continually runs. Can you hear that? So what we're going to do first is I'm going to take the top of the tank off and take a look at it real quick. I've taken the tank off. All you got to do is just pick it up and put it down somewhere. I put it in my bathtub. All right, this is what the inside of the back tank of a toilet looks like. You've got the little floater ball. You've got this little arm right here that has a chain on it that's pulling on this little flap at the bottom, that little white flap right there. And then you've got this little hose that refills the water once the tank is empty. So you can see that the water continually runs. More than likely, it's a bad flap. This flap has been in there for years, and all I got to do is change that. So first thing I'm going to do is turn off the water. Turning off the water is right down there. It's usually down on the left-hand side, right under the tank. So I'm just going to tighten it up clockwise or righty-tighty. Now you can hear the water stop. I'm just going to see how this is clipped in. All you got to do is just kind of work this off. And I'm just going to pull this off the top. There you go. I pushed the clip off of it. So now the clip is just sitting just like this, and I've got this little flap at the bottom. Now way down here you'll see that it's held in by this little piece right here, and it's the same thing on this side. You can't really see this one, but trust me, it's there. So all I got to do is I'll show you how to do this side, and you'll know how to do the other side. It's the same thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch hands and go with my right hand, because I'm righty, and I'm going to push the bottom off of it, and it pops off. Okay, so just so you can see it, this is what it looks like down here. It's got this little hole, just like that. I'll do the same to the other side. And so there you have it. There's really nothing that's clipping these things on other than the plastic pieces. Don't break the plastic piece off of the bottom down there. You're going to need those. You can see how old this piece is. Like, look at how warped it is, right? So no wonder why it's been leaking. I'm going to go ahead and grab the new one. The new one looks like this. Chain comes on top. I'm going to set it down there. Attach the little arms to the side. Just do everything in reverse. All right, the left side is attached. I'm going to go ahead and see that little black plastic piece right here. This black plastic piece, I'm just going to put the top of it on first and then push the bottom of it on. Next step, I'm going to grab the chain, the top of the chain here. You can actually take this little clasp and kind of move it to whatever part of the chain you need. So if the chain's too short, you can take this off and put it onto the end of the chain right here if you need to, right? So I think I'm going to try it the way it is. I'm going to take this piece right here and just clip it on to this part right here. See that? There's a little hole right here. All right, now it's clipped on. I've got that whole piece now replaced. I'm going to turn the water back on down there. You can hear it going. The water's filling up right down here. We're looking to fill up right up to the line where you can see that it used to be. Then once it gets up there, if it's still running, you know there might be something else wrong. So hopefully that's not it. I think this should fix the problem. Just want to show you a different point of view of how the hook is clipped onto the arm right there. So while the water is filling up, you're going to see that the ball should start to float. And once that floats all the way up, it should turn the water off. One other thing that you need to make sure of is to make sure that flap down there doesn't have a gap at the bottom. It should be flush against the bottom of the tank. We're about to hit the top. The ball already started floating. And you should hear the water stop. There you go. If you have any questions or comments, leave it on down below.